Los Dos Gilbertos. This is one of Big Papa's favorite conjunto bands. And I would say it is actually... Bájale la música, güey. I would say this is one of my favorite conjunto bands. And we would like to welcome you to the Big Papa Show. We're doing it now on podcasts. So you can listen to us in your car or you can listen to us at home or where have you. We just want to grow the channel. And we went... Hold on. Something's going to happen. You want to edit that out later? That's fine. The hell was I saying? So we just welcome everybody here to the initial podcast, and we want to thank everybody that listens to us on Facebook, and we're always going to be on Facebook.
Always.
Wednesdays at 7 with DFW Tejano, and of course, Facebook. But right now we're doing our podcast, our initial podcast. So it's me, El Big Papa, along with my boy from Nueces County. His name is Rafa. What's up, buddy? Yeah, dude.
Rafa está en la casa. ¿Cómo estás, Big Papa?
Bien.
Gracias.
You know, it's like, you know what I like about doing
I am excited.
Are you excited?
V excited.
Well, as long as you don't say it the last time, as many times as you said the last time, we're going to be all right.
Oh, man. I'm excited to be on here.
Okay, man. Wonderful. And then, of course, I got my bromance. This dude, he's a saint.
I'm a saint.
I mean, if there was a saint in human form
all the time,
that's not Catholic or hasn't done anything like the Pope stuff and all that stuff, it would be you, bro. Because you're just a kick-ass dude.
I try.
I mean, you're very generous. You're very, just an awesome all-around guy. Are you really like that all the time?
I'm a people pleaser, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
I'm a Big Papa pleaser.
at a certain point, you know.
Can't ignore me though.
I'm professional all the time though.
So what's that line you don't want to cross to please someone?
Man, I don't know. I've never thought of it, you know.
But you never answered my question though.
Yeah. What was the question again?
Are you a Big Papa pleaser?
Big Papa pleaser.
Yeah, me.
Triple P.
I'm
Big
here.
Papa pleaser.
I'm here.
BBP. Yeah.
That is pleasing you at the max. I'm here.
I would say at the max, dude. There's still many fields we can cross.
Many fields
to get to the max.
Man, we're talking about like 1,000 million fields right now.
What?
What kind of fields are you talking
I mean,
about?
you're just standing right here. It's just a few steps away.
Few steps away.
Right.
It's like 100 steps for me, man.
All right, man. I just mess around, dude. You know, it's like I'm as straight as an owl. I always say, I love women or whatever, but I just think you're a really nice guy.
Owls, they can turn their head like,
Owls?
360 degrees.
360 degrees, man.
Okay, what the hell does that mean?
You struggled so much with that.
Yeah, man. Es que a veces no se me sale en inglés bien.
Whatever, dude. You're from Louisville, Wayne.
Perdón.
All right.
Perdón.
And then, how many people is there? 1, 2, 3. So the fourth person on the show is Mario.
The fourth and most important person.
The producer. Mario, the producer. What's up, dude?
How y'all doing today?
Well, I'm doing fine.
That's good to hear.
How are you?
Can I expose
You're
you?
pretty good. Yes.
I'm about to expose you.
Do it.
No.
No?
Why? No.
Expose, wait, who? Me or him?
No, you.
Oh, yes.
No, not about
Yes,
that.
do
no,
it.
go ahead.
Bro, how long were we talking before this?
Oh, my. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll go ahead and expose myself.
Hold on.
Okay.
Well, do you want to expose him, or do you want?
No, I mean it's a topic for us to talk about because
No, you're right.
It's a teaching lesson.
Okay, so
Mario, how long have you been in the radio business?
Oh no, he just started. Hold on.
Ching out, Big Papa.
I'm sorry, dude. Let me just set it up, okay?
Okay.
All right. So this is our first podcast that we're doing
First podcast.
ever, right?
See.
So Mario's in charge of all the technical stuff, recording, uploading the podcast, doing all that business. He's also in charge of recording the show, right?
Most important job.
Right. So he said, all right, guys, we're ready to go. So me and you start a show.
Mm-hmm.
And we start talking, and Hubert's everywhere. He took his shorts off and everything. And come to find out, how many minutes into the thing, Raf?
At least 15, 20 minutes,
20,
I think.
yeah.
15, 20 minutes of just pure wasted Big Papa.
But
time.
it was gold material.
You know how important my time is? You know how valuable I am?
I get paid by the taco.
I can pay the pound.
I wouldn't be able to say I know.
Anyways, it's fine, but...
So did you learn anything from this experience?
I learned to push the record button.
The big red button.
The big red button. I learned how to push the big red button. I'll do it every time.
Big, shiny red button.
Don't
Did
push
you watch
it.
Ren and Stimpy, dude?
Don't push
Yes.
it.
Don't push it. It's a history eraser button.
You're literally like that meme with the superheroes, like which button to push, and he didn't push the right one.
I
so.
just
That,
had everything
Look, I
going.
got this.
what do you think
basically.
would happen if you actually did push the history eraser button?
The what?
The history eraser button.
What's that?
It's a red button.
The red button?
There's a red button in front of you. Just picture it, right? And it's called the history eraser button.
What if you're colorblind?
And hold on, Hubert. And if you push it, maybe something good will happen. Maybe something bad.
I would never push it.
You would never know. And you know what? You're gonna guard it.
You know why?
No, you're gonna guard it. Are you gonna push it?
No.
The history eraser
You
button.
know why?
Okay.
Because I would never met my boo Candy.
You're gonna say me.
No. Well, you throw me on, but
Boo. That means girlfriend, right?
let's see.
What am I? I'm your bro.
Huh? You're my boo too.
No, I mean no.
What does Mario say? It's not gay unless it's in the day or something like that.
It's not gay during the daytime.
Oh,
only
right.
here at DFW.
You know what he
Donald.
used to say? He would say, "Dad, it's okay, dude. I'm not gay." So like, it's not gay if you have socks on.
Or it's if it's in the church.
Church? Oh, come on. That's my Catholic church. Don't mess around.
I didn't say the Catholics.
I'm very. Well, who's
You
the one
made that assumption.
But no, but who's in the crossfire hair shit right now?
Everyone, all the churches.
Churches. Ooh.
So,
Churches chicken.
yeah, I want to talk about the stuff we were talking about before, or what do you want to do today, Big Papa?
Well, you know what, Hubert? Were you gonna say something, bro?
Well, it was good stuff, but if you wanna,
Yeah. I mean, whatever you want. You know what?
if you wanna tune into the next
lead
podcast,
on,
we can
sir.
bring it all. We can just repeat
What'd
it.
you
you
say?
know?
Lead on. So
Lead on?
What do you feel that we
I
should
am
actually
the
talk about?
fearless leader.
Right.
Well, like, you know, okay, Big Papa, I've been bugging you for 2 weeks now. I want to talk about coronavirus.
Don't offer me another beer yet, because then you're gonna take advantage of me.
That can looks light.
Yeah, bring it. Bring it.
But like,
Okay, so the coronavirus. So
You know what scares me about the coronavirus?
What's that?
No more toilet paper in the stores.
Toilet paper.
No more toilet
That's
paper.
true. Uber takes a
if
crap
you
in
don't
my
have
store
any more
every door.
toilet paper and you have holes in your underwear, that shit's gonna show in your pants.
I mean,
Right.
Aren't you worried about that?
No,
you can
because
use
I'm,
leaves.
dude. I am Mexican. You know that?
What does
I'm
that mean?
Hold on. I'm Mexican American.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not full blown Mexican. Hubert's dad, my wife. I think they are full blown, right? So I'm used to always not having money.
Okay.
Right. So I run out of toilet paper. What do you do when you run out of toilet paper?
I've never been in that experience.
Oh my God, Mario? No, Hubert. Oh, whoever. Mario. What do we do when we run out of toilet paper?
You run to the kitchen and grab the closest roll of paper towels you see.
So it's
my
paper towels.
God.
But you have to be very careful with these paper towels
Why?
because they'll clog the toilet. So you got to make sure you do a shit ton of flushes before.
Wait, you flush the paper towels
yeah,
down the
so
toilet?
it's like a few mojones, and then and then flush, and then because you already know in your head you already have a game plan.
You already lost me. You know why?
No, wait, because we're talking about toilet paper and the coronavirus.
But you didn't let me.
What?
Mexicans don't flush toilet paper down the toilet. They have a fucking trash can.
No,
It's so
but-
gross.
But if we're on this side, we have plumbing. We can handle it. I have to tell my painters at my store, it's okay to put the toilet paper in the toilet because we're not in Mexico. We have
Oh,
good
dude,
plumbing here.
So gross.
I know
hate people that do
they
that.
just it's a habit for them.
At least they don't get it on the wall.
Okay. So
Hubert, do you get shit on the wall?
The shit on the wall? No, I don't think I have before. No.
okay, so I was talking about my game plan here.
Okay.
Sorry, Hubert.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so if you know you're gonna have you've never had to use paper towels.
No.
Anybody here have to use paper towels after you run out of toilet paper?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to do preemptive flushes because you have to think ahead because you're gonna know that the paper towels are thicker than regular toilet paper, right? So you gotta maybe take it and flush a few times and then wipe once, flush, wipe once because it's gonna get clogged,
See.
and that's fine.
Wipe and flush.
I have never gotten to because I know we're running out of toilet paper with the coronavirus, and this is all branching off from the initial topic that we're talking about here, right?
Yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah, but what was I saying?
Who brought in toilet paper here, man?
Well,
They
the
better
to-
get out of here.
But that's the part of the coronavirus. I don't,
Oh, yeah,
I don't want to talk about the actual medical stuff. I want to just talk about the stuff that's happening because of it.
Right, but I've never had to use a sock. You?
Sock? Well,
Yeah.
no. If I have to use a paper towel, why would I use a sock?
Well, exactly right. But I just want to ask you anyway.
Okay, my dad was really paranoid. He said, like, when we go to Mexico, he always had, like, 2 rolls of toilet paper in our old Chevy pickup.
Uh-huh.
My dad had a 1990 Chevrolet 1500.
Right.
And, like, in the back seat, they'd have the little glove boxes on the side on each side of the truck.
Uh-huh.
Each one had toilet paper. So, just pop a squat in the middle of nowhere in the month and just hope a snake doesn't bite you in the ass.
You like snakes, Hubert?
That is probably one of the things I'm scared the most.
Really?
Yes. Don't joke around with snakes around me.
Really?
I will befriend you.
Befriend me?
I mean, you want to try it?
Humberto, what do you think? Don't never call this guy Humberto or Beto. It pisses him off.
Good night, everybody.
No, no.
Just kidding.
I mean, this is perfect.
guy,
Dude. I mean,
he
like it can't be any easier than this.
He gets 3 strikes.
Really?
That's one.
Have you ever seen an anaconda?
The movie, yes.
Really, Hubert.
Anaconda. Well, no.
That's right.
Only saw the movie Anaconda.
You know what? And I know people are probably gonna think he's gonna say that stupid anaconda joke, whatever. You know, I'm not.
But
Right. Okay.
What kind of food are you thinking about right now?
mushrooms, regular mushrooms, they go in your eggs, those huevos,
Wait, you mix mushrooms and egg?
Yes, dude.
Dude, it's so healthy.
Is that a thing?
It's hell
Mushroom
so
and egg. Has anybody ever here had a mushroom and egg omelet?
all the time.
Hell yeah, man! From
It's-
IHOP.
It's so healthy, man. Come on.
You eat that in the morning for breakfast?
Like once a month, maybe once every 2
I've
to 3
seen
months.
it like the Southwest omelet. Comes with like
Yeah,
bell peppers, onions.
But we make it at home. We saute the mushrooms in the butter.
I
Right,
love
and then-
mushrooms, but
Are we still?
Candy doesn't, so she doesn't make them any. She doesn't make me any.
Are we still talking about food here?
Hubert, we're talking about mushroom cap and huevos. So yes, we're still talking about food. You dirty man.
Okay, just making sure, because
Before he walks out on us.
no, he's got to say Humberto 3 times.
No, I won't. Dude.
It's like,
I don't want you to go anywhere. I want you to stay right where you're at.
what is that? Like
Sitting right on Big Papa's lap.
No, he's not. He's sitting in his little stool. He's got a little tiny stool. Only Hubert would fit on there.
It's like you
because
got to say
he's got a
Beetlejuice
little-
3 times, and I'm out.
He's got a little narrow ass, right?
What would happen?
I'm gonna
if-
go smell the seat. a little
What
bit,
would
though.
happen if we sat on that stool?
dude?
It'd be really nice and warm.
I think
and
it might make it with you, but with me, it would fold and bend, and it would be a terrible thing.
I've only broken one chair, and you were there for
I
that.
saw it, and I was like, dude, no, I guess we gotta stay with the coronavirus, but you're a new fat guy.
Yes.
You're new to being fat,
Yes.
so I'm your master. I'm here to help you.
How many chairs are you broken?
None, because I've been fat a long, long time.
So you scout the chairs. It's
Right.
kind of like
You
a
know
pro
what
scout going to scout athletes.
Right. Honestly,
For scouting chairs.
what I have done? I've weakened chairs. So there's a few chairs that I have like at my job that are kind of weak because of my big ass.
Which is why I broke it. You weakened it too much.
Are you seriously trying to blame me
I'm blaming you for it.
you breaking it?
100%.
It was you.
I have never broken a chair. Why would I start now?
And because this is the heaviest you've ever been. Yes, my friend.
This is the heaviest you've ever been?
Huh?
Is this the heaviest you ever been?
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I graduated high school, I was about 195 to 200.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then
But that's when I ran like 3 or 4 miles a day. And
How about now?
got to college, freshman 40. I think I got to like 240 after my freshman year.
right.
And stress and school and work. And now I'm fat.
Chulo.
With 3 T's.
You're just fluffy.
Chulo.
You're just fluffy, man.
That chulo. His girlfriend. She's here with us.
I'm not
Candy.
looking at her because I know she's shaking her
Candy,
head like,
Candy,
yes,
Candy.
all in
You
agreement.
are way.
But like, okay, so last night for dinner she made. How many
Ah, he
tacos did you
rolled-
make me?
Did you see? Did you see him roll his eyes?
Because she's over here like,
He's
oh, you're
like,
so perfect.
Oh, you rolled your
No,
eyes.
that's a.
No
That's,
seas así, güey.
hi.
Hi.
It was literally like,
Ooh, Rafa.
how many tacos did you make me last night?
How many?
4 flour tortilla.
What was
Tacos.
it?
No, it was just like the.
Make sure you're talking to the mic, bro.
What kind of tortillas were they? The flour tortillas that you get or whatever, and you cook them. Come on.
Who, she cooked?
Yeah, she cooks.
Oh, baby.
Like-
What did she make?
It was like chicken with some ingredients. She says that she's ashamed to tell me the recipe because
with
it has.
some ingredients.
Well, because it's like a white people chicken, and she's like, I'm so embarrassed if I tell you because it's white people food.
That's fine as long as it has some seasoning.
It's good.
You know how to cook Mexican food, Candy?
Barely.
Really? Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Is this
What is her rice? Really, Spanish rice. You actually moles to tomates? Really? No.
were we
I've
talking
never
about
tasted it, but whatever.
Beyond
No.
Chicken? Beyond Chicken? Is that white?
No. See, you can make Mexican rice two ways. You can get the tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, and actually put them in the blender, or you can get the tomato sauce and put that sauce.
No, you use the consomate, the powder. Oh, so good.
Oh, that's what you use consomate. Oh.
Yeah, I love the consomate one. The only thing is when you cook rice, you struggle with it because you need the flame. You can't use a glass or the coils. It doesn't come out right. If you have an actual flame, rice comes out perfect every single time.
Coronavirus?
Oh yeah, coronavirus.
But yeah. We were way off.
Well, no, the reason the coronavirus is not way off is because people are buying all the food. So people are buying all the toilet
Is
paper.
it really getting that bad?
Dude, she went grocery shopping last night,
Right.
and they were out of food at the grocery store. Kendrick, one of our local listeners, went grocery shopping. He went to 3 different stores. All 3 of them were out of food. They were all out of waters. I went to Sam's Club today.
Really?
Yes. Who you calling?
My wife.
You're gonna ask her?
Yeah, cause she's before Ed. What are you doing? Hold on, Marty's gonna plug you in. We're doing our podcast right now. Hold on, make sure that you can hear us because we're a professional broadcasting corporation.
Professional.
Ed,
Very.
say talk. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, can you?
Oh, that's really clear.
Ed,
Oh, it sounds like she's in
What?
right next
what
to
are you
us.
doing? What are you doing?
Here.
You're on the pod. Hey, you're on the podcast.
What
Yeah,
did you make
you're
for,
live.
Oh, hi.
Hi, what's up? This is my wife Edna. I've been married to her for 20 years, and I love her a lot. Edna, I love
Yes.
you more than I love Hubert, but just a little bit. How about that?
I'm walking out.
Hubert, sit down. You're not going nowhere. All right, Ed. So, what'd you make for dinner, real quick, before we go on with this? ¿Qué se hice cenar, mujer?
Oh, ¿qué hice de cenar?
See, that's what I said. I go, what did you make for dinner?
Hice un turkey chili.
Oh, Hubert's chili. And then?
It's really good.
Really? Is
Yes.
it your coffee chili with chocolate and all that?
Well, I didn't do that one this time because I tried the turkey instead of beef. Lo hice de turkey.
Okay, so we're talking about the coronavirus and all the craziness. So you were at Walmart today, right?
Yes, I went to
any,
Walmart.
Was there any craziness?
Well, there was hardly any. There was no toilet paper
Are you
on the
freaking kidding
shelves,
me?
and I was like, "We need toilet paper. We only have one roll."
Right, so
So the lady was coming out of the stock room with a big old pallet full of it. So I just grabbed one.
and what
But-
do
and
and,
then-
no, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
And also, we needed water, and all the water was gone. There were
Ed,
only like 2
stop.
things
Ed,
left.
Ed, stop.
Okay,
All Spanish. Go.
I can barely hear you.
Español, mujer. Háblame en
Oh,
español.
en español. Okay.
So el agua and then
Nada más había 2 cajas de agua
sí.
nomás me traje una. Pues ¿para qué quiero tanta? La gente es freaking out. La gente está
No English, you're gonna
se
get
está
punished.
friqueando.
¿Sabes qué dicen cuando ya no hay agua?
¿Mande?
¿Sabes qué dicen cuando ya no hay agua?
¿Qué dicen?
¿Qué
Para
qué
comprar más cerveza para tener en la casa.
Dude, hold on.
No empiecen, no empiecen.
All
No
right,
empiecen.
okay, so, pero todavía hay comida y todo el pedo, right? We're not gonna run out of food, we're not gonna
Sí,
starve.
sí. La gente se está, no sé, pues, ¿para qué quieren el toilet paper? Ni modo, ¿me entiendes?
What is it that with toilet? What do you think, Hubert? Why do you think these
you-
people are freaking out with toilet paper?
I think the coronavirus gives you diarrhea. I don't know.
Hubert. Si le has hecho yo
El
soy la-
chorro.
Ey, el chorro. Ed, ¿qué piensas de mi Hubert?
Hubert,
Yeah, be totally honest and be like you tell me.
pues tú me dices que es muy buena gente.
Sí, yeah, he is. He's a really cool dude.
Le
yeah.
echo ganas. Le echo
Yeah.
ganas.
You don't even try, dude.
Y es trabajador.
You're just a
Trabajador,
naturally
muchas
cool
gracias.
dude, man. He works like, dude.
Ay, ya.
20 hours a
Soy
day.
un pintor.
Ya.
Cada vez que yo pinto, pinto 2 ojitos que me hacen llorar.
Eso de trabajar duro es, hijo de la.
But he's young, though.
Hijo eso. Ya.
Espérate, que otros 20 años he's gonna feel it. Va a
Really?
sentir los dolores.
Like I was telling him, I was like, you spend a lot of time on your feet at work. Hubert, do you?
All the time. Todo el tiempo.
He's parado the whole time, Ed. What do you think about that?
Parado en mis pies. Mis pies. No sé de qué
Ah,
estás
sí,
hablando.
disculpa. No estaba hablando de
Pariente.
eso. How about en tus rodillas?
Rodillas.
Te
no sé.
pido de rodillas que no me dejes amor.
No.
Okay. So, we're talking about the coronavirus. I just wanted to see how crazy it is really getting out there.
Sí,
But-
el agua y el papel de baño es lo que la gente.
But not food and stuff like that.
No, no, no.
And
Ay,
they're okay.
no, ni verduras, ni frutas,
Alright,
ni nada
so-
de eso.
Because it's
Did
healthy.
you buy me the beer I asked you to buy me?
¿Qué te dije?
You said,
Que
hell no.
No te
okay.
dije, no creo yo.
But the beer is untouched. There's no shortage of beer, right?
Oh, no. Ay, no, ¿tú crees?
Oh, baby.
No, mientras haga borrachos, no va a haber shortage de beer.
Do you think I'm a borracho?
Vaya, muy borracho.
¿Por qué?
Ay, no, pues solamente Dios sabe.
Oye, pero te encantan los borrachos, que no?
¿Qué?
Dude, when I kiss you and I have beer breath.
Oh, okay.
How does
When
that
was that? Like
make-
20 años?
how does
¿Hace 20
that,
años?
no. How does that make you feel?
Ah, ¿cómo hace unos 20 años, ah?
No, it was like last week.
Oh, okay.
Remember when I gave you
Whatever.
5 hours of puro tejano power?
Okay.
But no,
Okay.
but just be honest.
Mom, sorry.
I know,
But
son.
just be honest with me. Do you like beer on my breath?
What?
Do you like beer on my breath? Since we've
no.
been dating, oh my God.
No.
Ed,
No.
you're freaking lying.
Ay, Dios mío, este señor.
We did this whole topic before about how you like to be abused, but we're not going to run that because that's just too much.
Ay,
Mom,
Dios
is it true? Tell me it's not true. I forgot to hit
It's not
record.
true, Mario. Don't listen to your dad. No le hagas caso.
Did you like you put your face in the pillow? Did you like to be
No le hagas
spanked
caso,
and
hijo.
all that stuff?
Thank you, Miss Morado.
Mrs. Morales.
Okay,
Mrs.
bye,
Morado.
guys.
All right, Ed, so you're going to
Adios.
be able to listen to this on your phone on podcast tomorrow.
Okay.
You're going to have a good time.
And YouTube. I'm not sure about
Okay,
podcasts
sounds
yet because
good.
you gotta
Gracias.
get verified for that. But YouTube for sure.
YouTube
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
All right.
All
right,
right,
we'll talk
bye.
to you later,
Bye,
baby.
Mario.
I love you. How much can I spend on beer?
Nada.
Now, Mario, how much? No, you keep it,
Nada.
because I need you to call somebody else.
Okay.
Bye.
Hubert, can I borrow $20?
I was gonna ask you the same thing, man.
Okay, I'll let you $20. All right, bye, Ed. We'll talk to you later. Love you, baby.
Thank you for calling in.
All right, bye. All right, so that's my wife. 22 years.
So we
She's from Durango, Mexico, by the way.
we got a direct report from the front lines. A Mexican mother out on the front lines in the grocery store.
Yes, that was the whole point.
Based on that report,
Right, so.
you know, have you ever seen Demolition Man?
No. Oh, yeah. With
So-
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
If we keep running out of toilet paper, we're gonna have to switch to the 3 seashells.
What the hell are you talking
You
about?
you don't remember that part?
From the Demolition Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where they play the
No,
games and they kill each other?
No, that's a different movie. Demolition Man, they used a 3 seashell technique, so they ran out of toilet paper because they polluted the earth, and they started using seashells to wipe their ass. 3. You only got 3. Could you do it?
No.
No, it hurt.
Have you ever used a bidet?
Yes,
What was that like?
it was awkwardly comforting.
Really?
Yes.
So you wipe it and then use a bidet, or just use a bidet straight out?
I wasn't very keen on it or like experienced. So I've been to Europe, and when I went to Europe, I went to France. You
no,
know,
mama's way.
College educated.
Where in
Anyways.
Europe did you go?
so my mama paid for me to go to
Where the
France.
hell did Hubert go?
I went to-
Okay.
I thought you were gonna go shake it.
No, did you have to go pee, dude? You can't leave while the microphones are on.
He popped the seal. He's gonna get up in like 10 minutes again. Chingo. Anyways,
All right.
so I've been to Europe, and you sit down. It's kind of weird. So I had never used it. I was about 14, 15 years old, and I sat in it, and like it's literally like the Great Sea, like split apart where my ass cheeks. It was like so slippery, and I did it totally wrong. I had to like research how to use it, but you don't get swamp ass. It's really nice.
Okay.
You're killing me today, Smalls. You're really killing me.
Why, bro? Put your other headphone on. What the hell are you doing?
Hey Mario, is it me or is Big Papa like playing favoritism towards Hubert today?
Hubert.
He's
You know-
being extremely short with me.
Oh.
You know he loves her. You just gotta give it up for him, and he'll love you as much as Hubert. Look at him.
Look at him. Sings about him. Thinks about him.
buddy.
You know what? I quit. Hubert can be your new co-host.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to make you happy too.
Anyways,
Not
All
too
right.
happy though. You get a limit.
Hubert, don't get jealous.
I don't know.
to be honest,
To be honest, no, I'm not getting jealous. I like to share.
so really, Hubert's. Are you jealous?
You
No,
want to
no. You can have him. You know, you can have him. You know, I'm
That's
down.
what jealous people say. But they have.
But once they have me, you're gonna be mad at me, and you're not gonna talk to me like that one day that I treated you bad.
What day?
When
It's
there
like,
was-
that's every day, man. Come on.
all right. I just don't want to overdone. Okay, so, dude, go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
I don't know. What do you want to say? You say I'm ignoring you.
Well, I mean, it's just like when you. Ooh, excuse me. It's like when you get a new child or a new pet. You gotta give it all the attention so it feels the love and it feels welcome in the home.
Right.
And you just have me over here like a forgotten puppy.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad you told me that because I didn't know you felt that way.
You're more like a cat. I don't know.
I'm more of a dog. Get that out of here.
Maybe
I mean, if I was a cat, I'd be like a tiger or something.
maybe
But
a hamster.
didn't you become a parent recently? A dog parent or
Pet parent.
a pet godfather or grandfather?
Yes! I did, dude. Okay, so
How you feeling? Do you sleep?
Me? What do you mean? With
Do
the
you get
dog?
sleep? With the
No,
new-
they usually go with my son Mario.
Yeah.
They usually go with him, or they go with my daughter Lucero and Estrella.
Yeah.
Right. So when they were children, they were my babies. So they were kids, and I dedicated my whole life to them. I gave up music, I gave up everything, so I could be the dad. And
Did you give up beer? You gave
Mario.
up everything.
did I ever give up beer in the history of the universe?
Does the sun ever stop shining?
Wait, no, because
There
it's a
you go.
nuclear reaction.
There you go.
Only when we're asleep.
Yeah,
Right.
only when we're asleep.
Okay, so I never gave up beer, right?
Okay.
But I always kind of despised those people that would like substitute their pets or their animals for children.
Yeah.
Or call them, my kids, and I'm a pet mom and all this stuff. I'm like, man, that's so lame. I have real kids.
Yeah.
They're human beings. I love them. They were small. And I would see the stickers and all the paws, and I'd be like, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Being a pet parent. I'm a pet
How recently
mom.
was this like feelings you had?
Well, it actually ended.
Well, like
So for years I was like that. I was like, man, esta gente estúpida no tiene más que hacer.
Yeah.
Right? So and then my kids, they grew up. Mario's 20 and what's up, baby? How you doing? And Lucero's 17 and Estrella's 14.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much already growing up doing their own thing, right?
Yeah.
So when you're a father, you dedicate your heart to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when they left, it's like it left a little, like a hole there.
Oh, pobrecito.
Like a space.
Yeah.
A little space. So we ended up getting a cute little pug, right? And I didn't want him. Like, what the? No, he's going to crap all over the house. He's going to be everywhere. He's going to suck. I don't want him.
Yeah.
Right? So they bring him home. Oh, my God. I became a pet parent right then and there.
When you first saw the puppy.
Mario, how do I treat Gus Gustafsson? You can always check out Gus on my Facebook page. I have him up. I have Mijo up there, and I call him Mijo too. You know what I mean? So Mijo pooed and peed outside. I'm so happy. I'm so lucky. Mario, how am I with him?
He makes the same noises as he did with us when we were children.
So I get the
swear
dog.
to God, he does the same thing.
I go. And I kiss him and stuff like that.
I met Gus for the first time. He was so handsome. And
He's a cutie pie, my Gus.
I mean, he's pugly. I'm not a big fan of pugs, but he's cute.
Shh, don't you dare.
You got a pug?
Excuse me. You don't say anything about Mijo. I'm a mama, what do they call a papa bear?
Papa bear?
Don't you say anything about Mijo.
El big Papa bear?
Yeah.
So you got a pug.
Yeah, I got a pug.
You gotta watch out. People are stealing pugs here nowadays.
Hubert told me that it may be very permanent, but you know what?
Did you go get a gun to protect it?
Gus Gustafsson of the second, he's chipped, Hubert.
That doesn't mean that they can track him. That just means they can find the owner like once he gets to like a vet.
Oh, they can't track him with a chip?
No.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. No, they can track them, man. They can track them.
That's what I thought it meant.
They can track them.
It's a white
I
people.
thought we could GPS him.
It's a white people thing. That's how they do the add-on sales. They're like, you can track them anywhere.
You can put track
It's not
them.
like the chip is not like an OnStar on a puppy. You can't just track them everywhere.
You can't?
No.
So the chip is there for tracking.
So what we can do is after we finish this podcast, we can go to the store. We'll go buy a gun. We'll go buy a camera. And if anyone tries to steal your pug, we'll fucking shoot them.
Dude, are you okay?
Why?
That's violent.
No.
I don't want to kill anybody.
That's a Texas thing to do.
Not even if they're messing with your mijo?
Don't you talk about
Yeah, I see. Okay, exactly. We're gonna go buy you.
Gus.
We're gonna buy you a Glock 9.
Block
Oh, what is he doing right now? What do you think Gus is doing right now? He's so cute.
Well, is
He's
there-
still a
wait,
puppy, dude. You
that
know,
dep- there's
you
two
know, when
different
you have
answers.
you know babies, right? You've held a baby, right?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, why?
Yeah, I don't like kids. I don't have any kids.
Why not?
Well, I have a baby.
You like pulling out or what?
I have a Subaru STI. That's
Your
my baby.
car?
Yeah, my car's my baby.
Your car's your baby.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
At least I have a freaking animal that's my baby. That's a car.
Well, you see, I really want a puppy, but someone won't let me have a puppy because apparently I can't have a puppy.
Why?
Not to be named.
Candy? Why?
Apparently, she made an agreement with me not to get a puppy till December, but I don't recall this agreement.
You sent me a picture of a puppy. What kind of dog was that?
It was a French bulldog.
Oh, dude.
It was a blue fawn. That's what we really want.
Oh, dude.
So when I got my bonus last month, like I was like, I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna get this dog. I had met someone at a brewery at Four Corners.
What are wrong with cats? How about that? No?
Huh?
We'll talk about pussy later.
Yeah, pussy comes later.
Yeah, pussy. But just remind me about the pussy talk, okay?
Talking about cats here, man.
Me too.
Okay,
Okay,
me
Anyways,
too.
But we met this guy at this brewery, right?
Right.
And like he's really cool. He had a dog, whatever. So I just started chatting it up with him. I'm really friendly and people like me. So well, he became my best friend for that one night stand. Best friend. But he gave me his number and he's like, "Hey man, I'm selling dogs if you want one." It got me a little bit excited.
Yeah, and then?
So he sent me a picture of this gray dog, a blue Frenchie. Literally love at first sight, and I felt that feeling as a father. The only thing is, I'm a broke motherfucker and I couldn't afford him.
Not even with your bonus?
With my bonus, I could, but you see, your boy fell behind on his
The
bills.
taxes, yeah, I know.
The taxes
You were
and bills.
cheating the government, right?
Yeah, but yeah. So that gray Frenchie got sold, and I'm really sad.
But eventually you want to get... So you want to be a pet parent before you're an actually human parent.
You gotta practice. I don't want to fumble.
There's no practice, dude. There's no way to get ready to be a parent.
You know what's crazy is
there's-
like,
hold on. It's like you try to prepare. Are you like white people? Do you say, okay, honey, we're gonna have our kids in 2 months, and then we're gonna have our second kid in 3 years? I mean, I just get people pregnant. That's what I do. I go, she's pregnant. Holy shit. Okay, so 9 months later,
so do you have good pullout game or weak pullout game?
it's pretty good. As a matter of fact, yeah, but I really don't. Yeah.
Kind of hard to say that when you have 3 kids.
Okay. So in other words, what I'm telling you is that no matter how much you prepare and how much you do in your heart, you'll never be ready until it happens.
I know.
No, you don't know. You have no idea what's.
I'm a Mexican child, so I know everything.
No, you have no idea what it's going to be like.
Yeah, to be
Until
miserable.
No, it's not miserable. It sucks. There's times that it sucks, but it's worth it
There's times
because
like,
there's.
all the time. No,
What's
Do
that?
you have any kids?
no, not yet. Not yet.
Do you want one?
I've been married 5 years.
Did you say? Did sucking turn you on?
No, I think you're thinking about something else.
I think Hubert has a really strong pullout game. He's been married for 5 years and still doesn't have a kid.
5 years. I've been traveling, having fun.
How come you don't have any kids, dude?
I mean, I like to travel, man. I went to Dubai. This year?
Dude, how was that?
Dude, it was amazing.
Was it hot?
No, like in the 70s. That place is something else.
Man, the dream.
Something else. But the only bad thing, there's not a lot of beer.
Really?
Not a lot of beer.
But
What'd y'all do back then when there wasn't Netflix?
what do you mean?
You know
We rent a VHS.
VHS and chill?
Yeah.
Play in the park,
So we go
probably.
to like Blockbuster, and rent movies.
That's way
Oh,
too much work.
Blockbuster. That sounds. I remember that.
You guys are so little.
No, all right, Blockbuster. It
I
should
could be. So what y'all are telling me right now is that I could be everybody's. Well, I'm not his dad. I could be everybody's daddy here.
Yes.
How old is Candy?
She's
I
26.
know you're female, but is it okay? 20. Yeah, I could be your daddy. I could be your daddy. I could be your daddy, and
We would take this outside right now, partner.
I could be. No, dude, you guys are so crazy. I don't mean it like that.
You could
I
say
mean, her
father, dad, pa.
Okay,
Only I
daughter,
can call her
You,
daddy.
you pointed out.
father.
I saw the look you gave Rafa when you said I'm your daddy.
Because I could be your daddy. Because when they're babies, they call you daddy. It's so cute, dude.
Sugar babies or just regular
No,
babies?
when they're babies, when they're small.
You point out father, daddy.
But when they grow up, this whole daddy thing is my daughters are the ones that taught me that. It's like, you don't say daddy because it's daddy's like, oh, yes, daddy, whatever. And I'm like, holy Jesus.
I don't say that. I say apa. Mi pa.
Yeah, me too, apa.
I
You
say
never
papi.
that? Did you papi to your
Yeah.
dad? Well, see,
Until we
some
fought.
Latina girls say, ay, papi, sí, dámelo duro.
I know.
You see?
Yeah.
But you called your dad papi.
I know it's weird.
It's like daddy. It's fine.
Well, back then.
I know, but my whole point is I don't want to offend her and I don't want to offend you by saying
my God,
I
bro.
could be her daddy.
I'm not your typical millennial. I don't get offended easily.
Okay, good.
Okay.
You're millennial?
Unfortunately.
Fortune-
They love me in with those people.
What am I? No.
Old.
Old.
No, you guys are the same age.
But I mean, I have a.
Hubert, how old are you, bro?
I'm 28, but like the mindset of a 50-year-old, maybe I don't know.
So 28, you're gonna be 29.
No, I'm 28. I'm gonna be 28 in a week.
Yeah, so you'll be 28 in a week. I'm 26. I'm gonna be 27. Oh, we're only a year apart.
Yeah,
So it's not bad.
no, son, we're gonna be a year.
Dude, what's crazy is like, I always thought you're like a little bit older, even though you look super young.
That's
Just
what.
because you,
That's what my wife thought. That's why.
well, I just consider like a painter like a older man's trade.
Profession, yeah. You
Profession.
picked up the well, he's part of the family business.
Family business.
I mean, that's not business, man. That's a
It's
gold
fucking
mine.
empire, dude.
I'm one of the best out there.
That's right, you are.
One of the best.
I doubt it.
Literally, when I first started in the paint business, I was with Sharon Williams, and I don't mind talking about my Sharon Williams times, but I met Hubert at the El Dorado store, and literally, my first day, my assistant manager comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, there's this one customer, it's under OJ. Don't piss them off. They buy a lot of paint."
Don't piss me off.
The mighty Hernandez painting.
I got pissed off today because of a paint.
Dude, they're so stupid, dude.
The name,
Why in the hell would you want to piss off OJ Hernandez?
the name Hernandez carries a lot of weight in the paint game.
Dude, does it ever?
Yes.
Especially in the new home construction game.
And the funniest part is like everyone tries to use their account because they get the best pricing.
You get the best price?
A lot of people use your account, dude.
Oh, all the time.
Do you get excited about getting the best prices and having that respect in the business?
Best price for me is free. So,
You're like literally the big papa of the paint business.
yeah.
You like that, right?
Oh, you're gonna get him mad. You're gonna get him
What
mad.
are we at?
We're at about 30 minutes, I believe.
30?
Yeah.
42.
But
42
cool.
minutes.
And
We're gonna cut out.
yeah, we can cut out anytime.
Yeah.
Is there any more beer?
No. Ya lo cagamos todo. Chingao.
Can I borrow $10?
You have to ask my accountant.
No,
Tax
I
word of the
wanna
day.
ask you because I'm not allowed to speak to her because you said that I'm gonna steal her.
Yes. Because you're very handsome, big papa.
Wait. I can't keep up with you. 26.
All night.
Yeah, I know. I remember those days. Dude, it was fucking great. So can I borrow $10?
I'll consider it.
Okay, thank you.
Not done.
You've only taken me out to eat once.
Did you see my text I sent you?
What you said?
The unlimited bowls until the 22nd.
That's true. Oh my.
Dude, for the price.
Where at though?
Do y'all like Genghis Grill?
I've never been actually.
You've never been?
Mongolian Grill, Mario. You've never been to a Mongolian Grill?
So I think we should have a company bella at Genghis Grill sometime this weekend.
They sell beer there?
Yes, they do. They have a full bar.
Well, we need to have a bed at somebody's house, though.
Well, your
So
house.
we get really effed up.
You have Gus there. Gus could be the bartender.
Yeah, but I got dirty. You know how my house is. It's kind of like dingy.
It was
and-
really clean on Monday.
Well, because you were coming.
Am I that special?
I was trying to be, yeah, but our carpet's still kind of like stained and
Fuck
stuff.
the carpet. Just get new carpet.
He doesn't want to change it. I've been trying to convince him to do wood floors or concrete stained floors. He hates it.
I've seen you start a project at home. How's that going?
I need to save up money for the acid stain. I was gonna do tile, but then I looked at it and I was like, man, fuck doing tile.
You know, you're sitting right next to someone that has the best prices in DFW.
Oh, do you have good prices on tile, Hubert?
No,
No, I want to do acid stain for the concrete floor.
We have that acid stain at
That's what I'm
work.
saying.
Why
Man,
would-
are you gonna hook me up?
Yeah, well, I'll give you my employee discount, whatever that is.
Is it the Hubert discount?
no, it's not the
No,
Hubert.
Hubert discount.
Is your last name Hernandez?
No.
Hey,
He's
Hernandez.
shaking his head right next to me.
Hernandez, can I use your account?
Yeah, whatever you want, Big Papa.
I have to give
As a manager, no, you can't, Big Papa.
But as one of the top painters out there, yes, you can, Big Papa.
Oh, baby. Ooh, who's
Like I
what-
say, you don't want to piss off Hernandez.
You do not want to piss off an Hernandez.
It happened
When it comes to
today,
painting,
but I calmed down.
dude, they don't know the full power of the battle station.
If you just say
The full
Hernandez,
power.
like everyone gets all scared.
Yeah, especially in the painting business, dude. What last year where did they send your dad?
He went to Great. What was it?
Grand Cayman?
Grand Cayman. A year before that, Rome.
They sent him to Rome.
The company sent it because he is that important to us.
Yes.
Sent him
And
to
you are.
Rome.
As long as you start painting for other builders, dude, he'd call me in and be like, yeah, Big Papa or Mario or Big Papa, I need a 18.5s of Shark and 4.562 and some 6.4. I'm like, hell.
Okay, I'm cutting this off because we're talking about the work too much. But Hubert, have you ever been on a podcast before?
This is my first time. I don't know what a podcast was until now.
How do you like it?
It's fun, man. The time went by so quick. I feel like we've been talking for 10 minutes. You know.
You know, we could have been talking for like an hour and 20, but someone forgot to hit the record button or whatever. So
Thank you, Mario.
It was good stuff, you know. Next time, whoever's listening, tune in. Next time, we're gonna repeat it. Maybe. No?
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll repeat it, bro.
Repeat it.
We talked about sexy time a little bit, you know. Got me a little bit excited.
We were talking about toilet paper, coronavirus, chorro.
Chorro.
The fact that
Hell,
Mrs. Morado said that.
Oh, que le dio chorro?
Yes.
You call her it. It's fine. All right, so, yeah, we're done.
What do you got?
You don't want to. Wait, did you already close this out?
No, we haven't
No,
closed this out
we're
yet.
just, we're out ready to go.
I can, like I said, I can cut this out. I can cut anything out in editing, so it's like
No,
it's
we're
not like
good, man.
live.
Is it? What do you say?
No, I mean,
Have
we're just
any
shooting
last
shit.
words, my brother?
Let's go around the table.
All right.
Why, I don't want to go first. That's too much
Okay.
pressure. Hubert,
All right,
you go
Hubert.
first.
Anything else you want to say before we say Atewacho?
Thank you for inviting me.
Dude, you're part of the motherfucking show, dude.
Oh well, no, I don't want the invite, man. Thank you for having me here all the time.
Dude.
It's the same thing,
Okay,
Dude.
Okay, I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
It's like just picture somebody's body, right? The whole body.
Yes.
You're like
Skinny or fat?
You're like it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're like an arm and a leg now. You're part of the group. You're part of the clica.
I thought it was a head the whole time, man.
Head?
Oh, sorry, Big Papa. That was
Really? Just watch it with those teeth, though. Okay.
I forgot to brush my teeth.
No, your teeth. It hurts.
No.
Right. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you for what?
Thank you for everybody who's listening to us.
That's
to
better.
us and the Big Papa Show.
Us,
DFW.
yes, that's you because you're part of us.
Yes.
Okay, all together. All right. Mario.
Sorry.
Get the
Snapchatting
hell
people.
off your phone.
No, I really don't have anything to say. Maybe next time. Well, I'm just gonna figure out everything in the post. I might cut myself out. Who knows?
No, don't, because it's real. And it's very important to keep it real. Because that's how we roll. We keep it real.
Travel between the U.S. and Europe has to be suspended at least 30 days, according to our president, whose name I will not mention.
We're stuck here.
Yes! I want to be stuck in Hubert's van.
No one's crossing the pond anytime soon, but big news. So travel. So if you bought plane tickets at a discounted rate, you can't go to Europe anymore. That's all I got. Big Papa? Hey, how do you feel about your first podcast? How do you think it went?
Dude, this is fun.
Do you really like it?
Yeah, it's like, we can do this. Man, we can do it a few times,
Wait.
As long as Mauri, allows us here at the King Bear Studios. And we like to remind you to, on Facebook, that is our major platform there. And that's where we do our initial show. On DFW Tejano, you want to like that page, share that page, and give us some views, man, because
Yes.
we can always appreciate that. And we're very lucky that we got the opportunity to do this. Mario?
Also, be sure to check out the YouTube channel, Big Papa Unfiltered.
I was gonna say something. Oh, for all our fans that are tuning into this podcast, if you made it through the about 50 minutes, this is not gonna be our only platform of media, as one could say. After we finished our chat on our Facebook stream, a lot of people were like, "No, why are you doing this?" Blah 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 blah. We're gonna be doing both. We're gonna have a live version where we can interact with our fans. We'll have our podcast.
Right.
What the podcast allows people to do is listen to it in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Without
remember,
without the delay.
No, that's fine. But we're always live,
See,
even though we're recorded. So don't ever say that we're recorded, because we want people.
the podcast is a little bit different than the radio world, Big Papa. That's such a boomer. He's a boomer, isn't he?
Shut up, fucking boomer.
All right, sign us off.
Who's gonna send us? You.
You? What do you mean? This is the Big Papa Show Unfiltered. What do you mean?
All right, this is El Big Papa. We'd like to thank everybody that listened to. I'd like to remind you to check out DFW Tejano and King Bear Studios. Also, every Wednesday at 7 p.m., we are going to do our live Facebook live stream. And then we're going to, of course, have our podcast that we want you definitely to listen to. So make sure to check us out. Y como todo el tiempo digo yo, Atewacho.